The final piece, and I kind of saved it for last because it's one of the more complicated ones, is actually tracking project status or task tracking for projects. In this case, I've created a simple page to use. This would be something you look at perhaps during your status meeting. Like this would be after, even as you're taking meeting notes, let's take a look at the general status updates that we have for the project. You can embed, and it is a very cool functionality, a planner plan directly into a loop page. So if you haven't looked at Planner much, it is available now in Teams as an app. And it started, essentially as sort of a task tracking app, but they've really built it out a lot to be used more for project management. So I put together a project plan or project schedule for this demo project that we're talking about, this software development idea. I laid out the tasks, I assigned people to them, I put dates on them. And now I want to turn back to Loop and bring this project plan actually into the Loop page. So scroll down a little bit, click into the white space, type / to get my menu, and find the Planner app here. It's going to tell me what plans are eligible, which to be inserted into this Loop page. I have this one pinned because I used it before, but you might see a list of plans if you've created a lot of these. And this window now is directly interacting with that same plan. This is this portal idea of Loop that you're not looking at a copy of something, you're not interacting on all different things, you are directly interacting with the same plan. And the cool thing about this for project planning is if you've put in already sort of your buckets in your plan, you've got things labeled by tags, you can look at whatever grouping is going to be useful to you. So if I wanted to look at tasks by label, which in this case I was using for role labels, scroll down a little bit and just come across. Now I can see my open tasks for my project manager in design and text me. I want to see due date. It gives me sort of a nice abbreviated view of what's actually due today, what's due next week, and then what things are into the future. Now you might have noticed already there are some limitations of this. You can only look at these plans in a board view or a card view like this. You can't switch it over to the grid view like we were just looking at in the Planner app in Teams. But if the idea is just connecting into the real task, being able to make quick updates, like I might be having my project meeting, oh, I did define the goal, I defined obstacles, defined the goals, and in fact, let's just check off this whole project kickoff meeting. I'm doing that directly on this plan, and if I look back here, give it a second to update, there it is. It did it directly in my planner plan where my project team was, that task was checked off, and when I open the details, the subsidiary tasks that I checked off were also checked off. So syncing in practically real time, which is very cool. You might not always need to connect directly to a project plan. Another way you might do task tracking from a Loop page is just noting some action items related to a particular Loop page. So I'll come back out to my workspace and come back to this kickoff meeting that we did for Project Orlando. You'll notice these generated Loop pages coming from the meeting already have the suggested table of a follow-up task. You could also insert that into a Loop page by doing the / and scroll down a little bit. This is one of these templates called a task list. So it's giving you sort of a special table that has a little bit more functionality than just a normal table in Loop. And there were a few options there, a voting table, some other things. But I like the task table for something like a meeting. Like I know I've got a couple of after action items for this meeting. Email meeting summary out to group, and I can go ahead and assign that to myself. This table already has the functionality to actually tag someone in it, give it a due date, and we're going to leave it in this to-do bucket. Not too many options in this bucket, so I'll add a completed bucket too. So switch it back. This one was not completed yet. So to do, and once it's done, I'll come back and move it to the other bucket. You see this drop down here, you do have the option to connect this task table to one of your other task related apps like in Planner or To Do. I'm just going to leave this as a task table in a loop page. It's still going to be logged essentially as a task for me within the Microsoft ecosystem because Loop is connected with all the other Microsoft apps as we're seeing as we use it. So now the cool thing is if I come back to Planner and take a look at my roll-up view for Planner tasks, I've got a bunch of tasks from a bunch of plans. Let me filter it so it looks like I've actually done more. Let's only see the ones that are not started or complete. Okay, I did actually finish some tasks, but I've got tasks in all these other project plans. But now I've actually got some that came out just from this kickoff meeting. And you can see that loop page just generated this task list directly linked to this meeting. When I take a look at it, I can see it's a real task. It is reported on in the same way that all these other tasks from other plans in Planner are in. And if I check it off, I get that satisfying ding. It behaves the same way that all tasks do in Planner. Just from that very simple step of creating a table within a loop page, and it even brought in the label of the kickoff meeting, and you could add any other information that you wanted to. So those are my couple of ways to bring some task management capability back into Loop. Use a plan that already exists in Planner and actually embed it in your Loop page, or create a task table with that one-step insert on the Loop page itself, which is going to connect you right back to the Planner app and allow you to track your tasks under My View. And when I checked it off back in Planner, it checked it off right here in my Loop page too. So it's all connected, it's all syncing, and you're not getting lots of information that's copies or not synced in different places. Microsoft and project management in general, and we'd love to talk to you. So please check us out, and thanks for watching.